Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more Subsistence. No time for BS. Let me tell you guys a story. A story about YouTube and how sometimes it makes me sad. So when you're doing YouTube, as you can imagine, you have to move a lot of files around. A lot of files. An epic amount of files. More files than I have ever moved around in my entire life. And one of the things that happens when you move files around is you press buttons. And sometimes, when you press buttons, buttons don't get pressed accordingly, and things happen. And those things are bad. So I lost my save file to Subsistence. It made me weep. It made me weep tears of sadness and pain. And there's really nothing I can do about it. I tried to... I assume, and this has happened to me before. Oh, don't get me wrong. This has happened to me before. When I have, like, gone to cut and paste... I don't know. Either I get sidetracked or I press something the wrong way. This rabbit, I got surprisingly close to this rabbit. I press something the wrong way or something happened and it's gone when I go to paste it. And I go to my clipboard and it's not there anymore. And I go and back stuff up and restore and there's nothing there and it's just, I give up. At some point I'm like, okay, the Lord of Subsistence hates me and he has taken my game from me so that we maybe get a new. It's probably because they saw in the last game I was playing that the floors and the walls were all jacked up on our last base. So they're like, Gray, I will give you a second chance, my child. Do not fail me again. And I'm going to try and not fail this time. So, I'm going to try and build the base correctly. So that the walls aren't all sideways. Now, there was some new updates as well in Subsistence, which I'm kind of excited for. Although not super excited because I don't want to die. And that is, really, Wolf, right next to the box. Come on, man. That's a good box, too. Hold on, let me see if I can get in here. One of the things that changed is now there are roaming bandits, or roaming NPCs, or whatever you want to call them. Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, shit. This is like the worst time in the game to get a frickin' wolf on you. Like, right now. I think I hear him running behind me, too. Okay, no, I didn't. That's just me being paranoid. It's just like, it's like one of those things where, now there's a type of hunter where they just make really simplistic, like, little campfire bases, and that's it. They don't make, like, giant bases, and they just kind of move around the map. And, it sucks in a way because they can waylay you, but I don't know, maybe they have good gear on them? I'm not 100% sure. I haven't come across them yet. And we're not going to come across them quite yet because you need to get to the point where you have the base command unit before they'll spawn. I think that they spawn a couple of days after the base building bandits spawn, or whatever. Hunters, that's what they are. I don't know why I call them bandits. It's not like they're really taking anything from me. Typically, when they try and kill me, they just stand over my body like, hey, dick, that's what you get for messing with Mother Nature. I don't know. I don't really know what the backstory is. One day, I'd like to find out. Even if it's just like a really small write-up on why we're here and what we're doing. It'd be good to know. Now, someone had mentioned as well... Oh, we got a little rocky outcropping here. Someone had mentioned as well there's a couple of ways to make, like, these plants appear much, much easier, which was to, like, change the texture, resolution, something or other, I don't know. But to, like, make it to, like, 4K or something and then do some other things. I'm gonna have to look that up because... being able to see these plants a lot easier would make my life easier because plants are good. And I do enjoy them. Now, I like to think that I can see some of the plants, but I miss easily as many as I find. I'm sure it comes to boxes as well. I mean, I get some boxes. Yeah, it is. I'm not the master box finder in the universe, but I do pretty damn good. All right, I do all right. Okay, I suck at it. But I find boxes and sometimes I pick things up inside of them. But what we need to do is I need to find a place for our base. I don't want to use the same place that I used last time. But, man, I like being on top of shit. And I don't mean like I like knowing what's going on. I mean I like being up high so I can see things. So, building on top of a bluff is kind of nice. Ooh, another box right over there. But first I'm going to hit this tree with this axe very, very hard. So, I still want to build on top of something. The only thing that I don't like is, A, how I'm really, really bad today at catching wooden blocks as they fly off in perfect succession. And also how, when you're building a deck, the giant legs float down to the ground. That was a little odd. We're doing really good on boxes right now. We should, oh shit. We should be, man, it is, holy crap. I'm in wolf country over here, folks. The wolf, why are you still growling at me? Stop. I've given up. I've gone away, man. You can have it. You can, I don't even know what we're fighting over. I should easily be able to have the first base, and when I say base, I mean a wall and a floor, up fairly quickly. We're moving toward the prairie, I think. Not really 100% sure. There's a map for this game, you realize, and it's not procedurally generated or anything like that. I know I play a lot of procedurally generated style games. This one is not. So it's a static map, and if you learn the map, you are in good shape. You can also download a map. There are plenty of people that have made maps for this game. And if you don't have one and like you're starting in the game, I would highly suggest probably getting it because it will help out a lot to kind of like figure out where some of the highlighted places are. What is that over there? I see. Where some of the highlighted places are, some of like, I don't know what to call them, just like points of interest, I guess. And it'll kind of give you an idea of how the map works, because there's different like biomes, sort of. You know, it's not like crazy biomatic, but there's biomes. So you have a forest biome, you have like a prairie biome, you have a grasslands biome, and then you have a snowy peak biome, essentially. And each one of those, I'm not gonna break my leg if I, there we go. Yeah, we'll go down this way, kind of Skyrim our way down. Each one of those has different stuffs in it. And when I say stuffs, I mean temperature, but also, I feel like there's a different amount of boxes depending on which biome you go to. Now, I can't confirm this. Now, right here, by the way, these stones, I believe, are like the middle of the area stones. And I kind of like them. In fact, as you get closer to the snowy mountains, that means you're getting closer to the prairie. I could be totally wrong, because there's snowy mountains on a couple of different sides. Hold on a second here. Can I get up this? Oh, I sure can. This is a terrible place to build, though. This rock structure is just god-awful. That area over there, that little bluff over there is kind of nice. Oh, don't break your legs, Gray. Okay, good. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. Oh, whoa, God in heaven. All right, buddy. Give me a bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well, first episode. Yep, first episode for Gray. Things are working out. Oh! Oh, shit. Things are working out great so far, boys. I'll tell you what. Just keep running. Don't look. Whoa. God, I can hear the claws. Slash it. Don't look back. Whatever you do, don't look back. Always keep yourself well fed. Okay, all right. We're getting to the point now where the bear has finally maybe let me exist in peace. Come on, man. Come on, man. What is with you wolves today? Oh, that's where our old base was. Holy. Okay, is there more animals on this thing, or am I just like blindly running into everything on the server? I feel like that's what's happening. Okay. Are you? Okay, good. Here, we're gonna duck down. So, yes. Wait, is this where our old base was? No, I'm not so sure. Let me see if I can actually get some boxes here without dying immediately. Yep, this is it. This was our old base right here. This big ass tree. I think right here is where we had all of our building area, so to speak. And then, if you remember, right over here was our little rabbit hut, and there have you. Well, chicken hut. I never ended up getting rabbits, but that's right about where it was. We used to always run down this side over here, kind of go around this way. And wait a second. This wasn't our base at all. I've been fooled. I've been lied to. I have been lied to. To be fair, a lot of this map is like somewhat similar, which is a good thing. It's a good thing because in real life, looking at the forest and seeing more forest would probably cause you to become lost. So it does make sense. Man, I feel like that was the place. But maybe it's not. Maybe I'm looking at it in the wrong direction. I got so used to seeing our base that not seeing our base makes me very, very sad. Anyhow, I want to go head this way. I had planned on heading this way to begin with, except for the fact that we had very, very quickly come across like 35,000 bears that all wanted our blood. And that put a little bit of a damper on things, I'm not gonna lie. So instead, and we are way, way down on stamina right now. In fact, I'm probably going to have to eat in just a minute here. What I'm gonna do is just collect a couple of resources here. And then I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Alright, boys. I found the heart of Boxland over here. Holy crap. Getting all kinds of boxes in this area. A couple of ammo boxes. An ammo box over here. We just got a, what's that box called that has the good stuff in it? The health supplies box. I think there's another one. Yep, another one right over here. I think there's another one right in the distance over there. And I'm going to start heading toward the snow mountains. Because I think that the prairie... Ooh, a splint. It's actually kind of nice. I think that the prairie is right by the snowy mountains. And I think we might build over close to the prairie this time. Because we didn't do that. Oh, shit. There's a wolf right there. Because we stayed away from the prairie, like, all the time last time. Because walking across the entire map does take quite a bit of time. If you're just kind of, like, wandering from one place to the other. The other issue is, as well, we're going to have to start looking into getting some meat. So when you're starting off the game here, and you don't have a ton of ammo, like we used to have, which would make any human being sad. The real thing that you're looking for meat is chickens. See that chicken right there? That chicken bastard? Hold on. You want to jump now. There we go. Because if you jump, it doesn't shoot off their chicken alarm. Hold on, let me show you. See that? The chicken alarm didn't go off there, and we grabbed that chicken. So, for some reason, whenever you jump and you're flying through the air like Jackie Chan, the chickens don't care. They're like, man, I lost him. He's gone. I don't see him anymore. And then, when your feet hit the ground, they're like, oh my God, he's still there. Jesus. So, yes, don't set off the chicken alarm. Use your skill and ability to, now rabbits. That's a different story altogether. Let's see here. What kind of area am I coming up on? What is this right here? I like this tree. This tree is kind of nice. I kind of like this bluff area too. This looks pretty interesting. This is a good potential base. I'm going to get a little bit more stuff from this tree right here. I'm still going to keep moving toward the snow. You don't want to build in the snow. That is not a good idea because it gets very, very cold in this game late at night and you will freeze. And yes, you can freeze to death, especially in the beginning when you don't have any good clothing. We're wearing like, hold on. Yeah, we're wearing like some shorts, man. Like we couldn't even pack a shirt. I don't know how we got here, but we are woefully underprepared for surviving out in the wilderness. I don't know if it's like naked and afraid, except they're like, we don't want to see your tallywhacker wagging around, so we're going to give you, oh shit. So we're going to give you some pants, but you definitely don't feel prepared to tackle the wilderness here. I'm going to keep moving this way. Another box over here. We're getting pretty close to the mountainside too. So that's kind of what I wanted. So this area right here, like this scrubland or whatever you want to call it, is considered the prairie. You'll notice it's very, like the vegetation's very sparse compared to over there. It's all like brown and beat up. I kind of like it though because it makes finding boxes a lot easier. You can see the ground much easier over here, which is kind of nice. Let's see what we've got. We've got a couple of bears in there, have you, around here as well. Closer you go this way, the more you're going to see that prairie thing kind of taking hold. What's the temperature over here? 16 degrees Celsius. All right. That's not too shabby. Let's kind of keep booking along. Okay, 15 degrees Celsius. Now it's starting to get a little bit cooler here. We got to take real good care of that, though. We don't want it to get too cold. Yeah, see, now it's 14 degrees Celsius. Now it's starting to get a little bit cool. So sun-wise, we don't have a whole lot of time here. So I need to just buckle down, pick a spot, and that's where we're going to be. We've got a decent hillock over there. I kind of like that. I think that's what we're going to shoot for, and that's probably where we're going to build. I can also see what is considered a big-ass tree. That's my own terminology right there. A big-ass tree over there. That's one of the trees that gives you 6 logs, I think it is, or 6 planks, or whatever the hell you want to call it. 6 wood when you harvest it. Now, we are very, very low on stamina, unfortunately. That's one of the bad things. Now, right here. This right here. This little rocky outcropping. Plus, this rocky outcropping is going to be good for getting, like, ore and stuff when we start needing all that ore. Oh, this goes up even higher. Let's keep following this here. Yep, 14 degrees Celsius. Alright. We've got an epic tree right over there, which is good. We're going to want a decent forest. Shit. Shit, right over there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm sorry, bear. I'm sorry, bear. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know if this is going to have enough bullets to take his ass out if he keeps following me. If we keep walking directly away, I think he'll give up. But yeah, we're probably going to want to hunker down here in a little bit. I'm going to hunker down right here. Okay. So, this is decent. I like that it overlooks the valley. I like that it's close to the prairie area. I don't like the fact that there is kind of like a hill that I can't see over right there, but it's better than nothing. Let's get started, boys. All right. So let's go over here. Let's start making some planks. I probably should have been making these the entire time. Doing that, let's go ahead and make some cordage as well. We have a little bit. Not too shabby. We have at least enough for a foundation and a wall, so that's good. And then the base command unit. Okay, good. We have enough for the base command unit as well. Let me get started on this. Oh, you know what else we're going to want? We're going to want a campfire as well. Let's see, do I have enough trees in the area to kind of make this base semi-sustainable? Yeah, I always like being out a little bit in the open, and plus, I may start building toward that tree. I've always wanted to build a tree house, guys. In fact, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna build a little bit close to this tree. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build close to this tree. We've got a wolf on our hill. That's my hill, you bastard. I claimed it first. When you're picking a base, don't get worried about, like, the location that you're picking it at. It's not a huge deal, because in this game, it's very, very probable for a person who is not me to have multiple bases. For me, it's a little bit harder just because doing the YouTube thing, like, I have to bide my time. Like, I don't have all the time in the universe to do everything. So, for someone who just wants to play the game, they're gonna have a lot easier time of it than I do. So a lot of people have multiple bases. That's not unusual in the slightest. So don't feel bad about that. Let's go back over here. More wooden planks. We got to get a bunch of these prepared. I want to keep a couple just because we're going to want to make a campfire here tonight. We've got our 1 chicken. That's going to be good for a little bit of protein. Food in the beginning here is going to be real tough. Now, we did get some tomato seeds, which I'm really happy about. That was, like, super fortunate that we found those. But we have our one floor coming up here in a little bit, our 1 foundation. And then, right after that, we'll have enough to build the wall. And then right after that, we should be able to build a base command unit, because I'm going to have different planks being built while we're doing this. All right, we've got our foundation here. I want this just high enough to where I can, like, jump on it. But it'll give us a little bit of, like, creative ability to head toward that tree. Let me see here. Right about there should do it. I should be able to go up this way. Yeah, go up this way and be able to hop on it. Okay, I like that. Man, this wolf is gonna frickin' stick around here the whole damn time, isn't he? Let's go ahead and get this wall created. Am I gonna have to take your ass out? Is that what's gonna have to happen here? Can we not coexist together? Can we not live in harmony? No, we can't. Nature and human beings in subsistence, they don't go together, man. But the pistol is a terrible weapon for taking out wolves. I got really good. Shit. He's heading right this way, man. Oh, god damn it. I got real good at using the shotgun, and now my shotgun's gone. Oh, hold on. Maybe he'll bugger off. Maybe he'll just kind of, yes, good, do as I command. Yes, he finally took the freaking hint, although he's taking the hint very, very slowly. Now, I don't know if it's a static spawn for animals. If anyone knows, feel free to let me know. We don't want to put this. Let's put this, I kind of want to keep my eye on that freaking wolf right there. Come here. Come here, you bastard. Plus, I don't want to put it there because this is the area that we're jumping on top of this area with. All right. What else we got? Base command unit. One more plank, huh? All right, no big deal. Let's freaking do this. So, we have all the basics that we needed for right now. Let me get that done. What else do I need? I need regular logs for this too. While this is crafting, let's go down here real quick. We do want to get the base command unit up as soon as possible. Why base command unit? Because first off, it's going to give you your very first lockpick. And finding a lockbox and unlocking it with a lockpick is going to, like, way progress you in the beginning. The progression in the beginning of Subsistence is epic. Shit! Whoa! Okay. Yep. No. No, a fucking bear right there. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Man, that wolf came all the way down here just to say hi. Just to say hi. And I can't even harvest him because there's a bear right there. Damn it. Man. I'll tell you what. Get out of here, bear. Let me harvest this guy, man. I need the meat. I can't. All those bullets just got used. We're gonna need this thing. Plus, we're getting real hungry. Come on. Come on. Come on. What the fuck? There we go. Okay, good. Good. Give me your meat. Give me the meat. Give me the meat. Give me the meat. Oh, give me the meat. Yes. Got a liver out of that. That was pretty good. Oh, God. The sun is going down. That is so bad. Oh, that's epically bad. We are not where we need to be yet because I got attacked multiple times. Alright, I'm gonna head over here to this tree. Hopefully there's not, like, a bear right on the other side of it, although there probably is. Head over to this tree. We need a couple more logs real quick. Oh, we've got to get this base command unit down. Quick, boys. I'll tell you what. Don't play the game like Gray. Gray takes too damn long to get anywhere. Okay, that's good. Base command unit. Boom shakalaka. We do need a couple of... Let me see here. How many logs do we have? Do we have enough for a... We have enough for a fire. Where's the fire here? There it is. Campfire. Okay, that's good. Did we not find any matches? Oh, there's a fire starting kit now that we can't use because we don't have any biofuel. Okay, good. We have one match. So, yeah. This is going to be real interesting because we have one match. Which means that... Oh, wow, there's a nice forest over here, though, for gaining logs and stuff for us. This is going to be actually a pretty good base to have a base. A pretty good place to have a base. When this fire goes out, we are freaking screw-bombed a lot of different ways. But the campfire is a good thing to have right in the beginning because I don't know if we're going to have enough stuff to build our what the hell is it called? You know, the other fire. The fire that's better than the campfire. The stove. The wood-burning stove. That's what it is. I don't think we're going to have enough stuff to build that quite yet. Come here, shitty little campfire. This is where you go now. And base command unit. You may go here. There we are. Yes. Okay, good. Wood-burning stove. What do you need? Oh, God, you need cloth. We're gonna need another piece of cloth. We have one match. Whatever. Here we go, boys. Ignition. Throw some fuel in there. Go. That is our one, our one piece of fuel. I'm gonna go ahead and butcher this chicken. That's gonna give us a piece of raw, low-grade chicken meat here. As you can see, the game now says that we're gonna have to start dealing with hunters, which is fantastic because we do not have any more. Oh, we do have a couple rounds. How many rounds do I have? 5 more rounds. That is enough for a dead wolf, if ever I saw one, which is very good. So we're off to, I wouldn't call this a good start. I would call it a start, though. We are off to a start in Subsistence. Back to square one. But I don't know, maybe we can do things a little bit better than we did last time. I sure hope so. Guys, hope you're enjoying Subsistence. I always love playing this game. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.